Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Hello? Yeah, what's up? That's fair, yeah. You want them all to bet on that fight? My bookie is paying that much for it? You want me to push that as the pick, as the lock? I don't think that they win, but yeah, we can do whatever's needed for the dollar sign. How much you guys paying me? 5 grand to push that? You'll shift the lines. Yeah, we got a deal. All right, thank you, Mr. MyBookie CEO. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 5,000. Yep, we'll lock it up. All right, bye bye. What? Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the live show. I didn't even realize we were live. I didn't realize I hit the button. What? Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. It was just a business call. That's all. Non-related to MMA. Nothing about that. It was about the booking service, my bookie. They put your bookshelves together and things. Yeah. $5,000 to clean my bookshelf. That's what's going on. But what's up, man? Shout out to the chat. Good to see you guys. Lunchtime live on your day off. It's a perfect time, Stormy Normie. It's a perfect show. It's a perfect day. It's working fabulously. Dana, what's up, Trey Good? WWWW. Bros on the phone with Dana. No, I was on the phone with Mr. Book CEO. They do bookshelves and more. I got a nice bookshelf that I'm working on. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. You got the same phone case, but black? Yo, these phone cases are good, bro. Like, if I want, I can throw the fuck out of this phone and it's probably not going to break. Not that I'm just going to throw it for no reason, but it's tough. Passing through Tampa, shout out. Bro, I feel like maybe I'll see you out my window, dude. Shout out to you, bro. Enjoy passing through Tampa. I hope that you, have a good drive. I don't know. Go enjoy the fucking Riverwalk. If you're driving there, you want to stop. It's a nice view. It's a good spot. Passing through the most fabulous place in the world, Tampa Bay. AJ's late, no way. Shock. I was early. What are you talking about? Best time of the day. Let's go, Hernanov. Parlay Princes with the fucking GOAT status, bro. Was Finch drunk when he picked Delidze to win Saturday? You know, I was surprised with the Finch man going Delidze. I didn't expect it, but Finch man believes in it. Yoel Romero makes his BKFC debut September 12th against Theo Dukas. I don't know who Theo Dukas is. Who the fuck is Theo Dukas? Is he a boxer or anything like that? Shout out Hernanov for sending me this. He's 2-2 in MMA. Never fought in BKFC. And he's fighting Yoel Romero. Romero should probably destroy him. This is a Yoel Romero easy out to start the BKFC career off right. Mokaev was offered 2 Contender Series fights is crazy. Why doesn't he just do it? Fuck it. He wants to get back in the UFC that bad? Get on Contender Series. They put him on Contender Series. It's more of a joke, and then Dana won't sign him. It would be something like that. I think they would be maybe just trying to embarrass him, to be real with you. Marco Tulio is out. Kyle Dawkins is back in the UFC fighting Michelle Pereira in Shanghai. Damn, son. Weird news. What's good, Goat Jay? We back. How you been, bro? Haven't been able to lock in with you. Well, it's good to see you, 40K ODS. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've seen you in here. I've been good. Been real good. Content's been good. Excited for the fights this weekend. Excited for the Contender Series next week. Things are great. You hear what Boudet had to say on the Helwani show? Basically got cut because he didn't get stoppages like these heavyweights are so buns. You know, like my thought process on that is I do understand the lack of him getting stoppages, but my God, the heavyweight division is shallow as is. You're really going to cut a guy who has a 15-2 record, you know? It's like he's got 15 wins with 2 losses. You may as well keep him on the roster. If he wins, he wins. Delidze definitely going to get Fluffy a run for his money. If Delidze reverses Fluffy on the ground, it could be game over. I think Delidze is going to make it a tougher fight than the odds entail, but I really believe in Fluffy Hernandez here. Who's the best at 185 in your opinion? I mean, we find out next Saturday for sure. Leaning towards Khamzat, but I mean, right now it is Dricus du Plessis. AJ, you handsome man, W stream yesterday. Thank you, Tim Febby. I hope you enjoyed the money line last night. Yo, what's good, AJ? On my way to all you can eat sushi again, trading Muay Thai, bodybuilding, eating 4,000 calories a day, and getting to work today. King's World, that sounds heavenly, bro. Enjoy the fuck out of that. Enjoy the fuck out of that. Yo, AJ, I tried to tell you about Rodriguez as a head-butting savage. You should have told me more. You didn't tell me enough, actually, bro. I blame you. It's all your fault, bro. It's all your fault, dude. I wouldn't have listened anyways. I was dead set on the fact that I really was not sold on the stand-up game, but she looked pretty good. You had weddings 2 of the last 3 weeks. Only got to watch the Abu Dhabi card, but I'm locked in this week. You missed the best Apex card in a long time. That Apex card this past week was incredible, man. UFC Vegas 108 was something of legend, to be honest with you. 7-1 in the UFC and a 4-fight win streak. Right. It doesn't make sense to cut him. Like, I get it. He's not a finisher. You know, the violent performances, yes, the UFC wants, but there's also an aspect of they need heavyweights. And I think that he's a good heavyweight to have on the roster. He can win fights. Who's the champ in BKFC for Romero's division? Heavyweight division. I believe it's Ben Rothwell. Am I wrong on that? Let me check. They're doing this big BKFC tournament here in the next few months. I'm sure that Romero wants on that, but probably he's got to get a win first. All right, let's see. Let's look at the rankings. Heavyweight champ is Ben Rothwell with the #1 contender, Leonardo Perdomo. Cruiserweight champ is Chris Camozzi. Light heavyweight champ is Josh Dyer. Middleweight champ is Dave Mundell. Welterweight champ is Julian Lane. Austin Trout, he was the champ. What happened to him? He's 4-0. Why did Austin Trout vacate the belt? Why did he vacate? Austin Trout quietly no longer the BKFC champ. All right. He got a hand injury. He wants to go down in weight. Okay. Okay, so he's going to move down in weight. He vacated the belt. That's why Julian Lane's the champ now. Lightweight doesn't even have a champ. Was he the lightweight and the welterweight champ? I'm confused now. I guess he's gonna try to get that belt down in weight. Kai Stewart, featherweight champ, bantamweight champ, vacant, flyweight champ is still John Dodson. Shout out to BKFC for tuning up their website. Most confident so far for you, Matsumoto Fernandez looking to maybe take a shot in Urbina. I feel like he's a live dog. A lot of people really like Medich, but I don't know, man. Medich's grappling is a little sus. I was hyped when I saw you take Urbina. Medich chinny as fuck with no ground game. I'm saying, bro, I don't get the Medich hype. He's been a letdown in the UFC. Yeah, Boudet did get cut from the UFC. Ain't that something? Hey, what's up, Jeff Disatel? Well, I'm glad you're catching this live stream. I hope they give Jeremy Stevens another UFC fight too, bro. They should. He's so entertaining. Perdomo is a savage watch, man. Him versus Ben Rothwell would go hard. I think he's going to be in that like BKFC $30 million tournament. That shit's going to be crazy. While Osborne is getting a co-main, Boudet's getting cut. Goes to show how much being entertaining is valued over simply winning. In this modern era, I feel like more than ever before, but let's look at the other side of it. Winner Mokayev got cut as a top contender. And, you know, I felt like, I guess they're just willing to let people go that are on rolls. But yeah, like Ode Osborne's still on the roster. Fuck, Ivo Aslan and Junior Tafa are on the roster. Bro, Ribovic, Rabeshki fights. I want to go rewatch them. That's how good they were at 40K ODS. I completely agree. Should make Duncan Ribovic's next. I'm so down for it. It's guaranteed violence. Age, I was watching some of your first videos after last night's Moneyline, and man, you were a lean, mean machine in your voice. You've grown into a true savage, man. Thanks, Stormy Normie. Those throwback fitness videos I started on the channel before MMA Experts was born. What's up, Weights Experience? Yeah, Boudet, he was cut from the UFC. I guess technically he wasn't re-signed, but yeah, he was cut from the UFC. He's got offers from PFL, I think Octagon, he said too, and Glory Kickboxing. They really need to get a belt on Mike Perry. It doesn't make sense why they don't. They have him with that King of Violence belt, though. It's like the BMF title of BKFC, but it's bigger because Mike Perry's name carries weight. You know? What's up, Hernanov? Yeah, run the likes up, chat. No, Khamzat versus DDP is next weekend, not this weekend. Next weekend. Is Jones really the backup for Aspinall gone? I didn't hear that. I did not hear that at all. Where'd you hear that, Big Bags? No, I don't think he is. UFC looking for entertainment, not records. In the modern era, it's entertainment first, yeah. Which, I don't know. It's a weird thing, right? Entertainment's important. Sorry, guys. I got a little cough left over. Entertainment is important for sure, but there's still something about being a 15-2 heavyweight that I feel like you have to put respect on. Boudet and Glory Kickboxing is crazy as fuck, 40K ODS. I don't think he's going to Glory. I think he goes to PFL. C-Rod has to beat Philly in order to be taken serious, only do well against new fighters. That's why I can't take him serious yet. Like, he's good, but he hasn't got that W against anybody that's a veteran. He's only the prospect killer, and that's it. Yeah, but what the fuck does that do for the legitimate champions of BKFC? It demotes them, in my opinion. I feel like BKFC is still in that, you know, star power zone where the entertainment value is priority over the belt. I get what you mean. I don't think that Mike Perry beats Dave Mundell and Bare Knuckle, who's the champ of his weight class. Next week, I'll be in a Savage and locking Prates and MVP. You got Balls of Steel, Stormy Normie. Fuck yeah, that's a great card. I can't wait. 319 is going to be spectacular. You listened to the Moneyline show this morning at work. Now I have no clue where to put my money. I'm sorry there was so much disagreement, dude. I know. But I don't think, dude, I don't think O'Day is beating Steve Erceg. Only thing good about Tampa's Nebraska Ave. Yeah, if you're looking for prostitutes, you got it covered over there. Contender Series picks Monday afternoon, Daniel. I'll be doing those Monday afternoon. Canelo versus Crawford prediction. The prediction for the fight, I'm going to go with Crawford. You and Finch were on so many opposites. I'm with you on pretty much every pick. I don't like C-Rod. He's tough, but this screams a letdown spot. My dog going crazy right now. Yeah. I'm not a C-Rod believer at this point. Not yet, at least. Not at a high level, at least. Thoughts on Tommy McMillan fighting on Contender Series September 2nd. Tim Welch's boy, if you don't know. I mean, the hype is real. But is the reality of his skill set there? He's got hype. I don't know. AJ, I know you think Walker's a lock. I think he might be overrated, overvalued in this spot. He's not going to blitz Sequeira on the feet. And if he can stuff a few takedowns, this could be close. I don't think Sequeira's good. I think Walker breaks him. I'm confident Walker finishes him under a round and a half. Hit a DGen 8-leg plus 1958 in a handful of 4 and 6-leg parlays this past weekend. Hoping to carry the momentum into this week's decent card. I think O'Day is a lock. Erceg gonna gas. Bro, how's Erceg gonna gas? He went 5 rounds with Pantoja. Yo, y'all's Erceg take is crazy. That's insane, bro. Erceg would not even be in a competitive fight with Ronaldo Rodriguez. What's up, AJ? Just moving to my new house. I'm ready for the weekend. Bring the thunder. Let's go, LA. Shout out to your new house, bro. I think the UFC is looking for promotions and marketability. If the fighter can't bring that, it's stale no matter what the record. I guess, but not every fighter on the roster is going to bring marketability and promotion. Like at the end of the day, there's an aspect of it, which is just the fight part. I think that was the most back and forth from you and Finch. Can't wait to see who's right. I'm excited too, Stormy Normie. You hope it's me? Thanks, Stormy. I'm glad you got my back. No, minus 600, not worth it. Nah, fuck the decision, bro. Submission is live. I think he could submit O'Day Osborne. Erceg's got a really good submission game. I think he can win by sub. Khamzat second round sub. Lock it in. Let's go, Chris Gill. Just think the legacy of those belts means left the main guy's belt is just because they say so. I think you're overthinking it with BKFC. They're not at a spot yet where that matters, you know? With this $30 million tournament they're doing, some shit will matter. Currently using an hour of work time and my hour break time to get Korean beef burrito from my favorite place that I haven't had in a year. Also, I do think Astro Boy's overrated. They hate on Erceg, man. They hate him because they ain't him, bro. I think Erceg is still really good. I like Steve Erceg, guys. You guys know for a while I've been an Erceg fan. Oh, if O'Day wins, it's the greatest pick of all time for Mike Finch, bar none. 100%. I said that to Finch and I stand by it. If he's correct, that's the greatest pick ever. 1000%. Hey, what's good, Juice Man 562? What's up? If Khamzat wins or loses next weekend, Costa will be wanting that fight. And you know what? Costa, if he wins, ain't getting it. If he loses, maybe, but ain't getting it. How did Finch fraud check me? We do picks together every week for the past, 3 years? Martin Boudet has the same marketability as Khalil Roundtree, except for finishes. Same backstory. It's just a lack of finishes is why they cut him. And way less of a spotty record off rip. I mean, look at Roundtree's early UFC career. He was terrible. What's good, y'all? Just watched Mighty and Mokaev interview, and he went on about how Mokaev was 7-0 in the UFC when they didn't resign him, and that he's never seen that before besides with Mokaev. They have a personal disdain, you know? You found me through Finch? Oh, that's funny, actually. Most people found Finch through me. Ursay got a 22-hour flight. Ode already in Vegas. Ursay has to travel, acclimate, and cut weight. Ode could put that pressure on him if he has good takedown defense. Listen, I guess, but I just think Ode is losing. What do you think about Lucas Tracy saying if Khamzat doesn't shoot immediately, he's already mentally defeated? I mean, I expect him to shoot pretty quick, but I think Khamzat probably has a better gas tank than ever before. So I don't know. I wouldn't say he's mentally defeated if he doesn't shoot. Like, making one harsh claim on that off, an early action. What if he throws a jab and then shoots? 2 fights ago, Ursay showed me what he has. People want to hate Ursay. He looks like Steve from Blue's Clues and Finch, those guys that you got to watch out for. That's funny as fuck. Is there any way that Gaethje beats Ilya? No, I don't think so. Basically, Ursay on a 3-loss streak, and Ode, who's 13-8, deserves to be co-main in UFC eyes, but dudes who are 7-0 at 23 aren't worthy of a roster spot. Personal vendetta with the UFC. That's all it comes down to. Yeah, I think Ode's getting handled. You think Murphy will remain underdog come fight day? I don't know. With fight week, things might shift a bit. I don't know. I definitely think Pico's got a ton of hype. And Murphy is consistently, considered a bit overrated, I guess. Like a bit of a letdown. Mokaev could come in and beat Van right now. I mean, maybe, but it doesn't matter. He's not in the UFC, Hey, what's up, Trebbot? Is Zhang the lock of the year against Johnny Walker? I don't know if I would go as far as to say lock of the year, but I do think Zhang is very live to win. And I would pick him by knockout. Mokaev Tyro would be crazy, but they're not going to do it. Mokaev's out of the UFC. The GOAT of the sport on Helwani at the moment. The GOAT of the sport being who? This Florida Heat is killer, bro. Lerone Murphy is one of my favorite fighters to watch right now. I think he's pretty good. Nobody wants to watch that nut-hugging Mokaev. Let him fade into irrelevancy. The UFC is not mediocrity. It's a business. Meritocracy. Man, I just misread that. It is a business. The Drickus Glaze is crazy. He's never faced somebody like Khamzat. He's never faced a true wrestler of his caliber. Fair. That is fair. He hasn't fought somebody that can outmuscle him either. I mean, normally he's the stronger guy. Johnny Walker as a jiu-jitsu ace 2.0? No. Last week lock was very bold. I'm assuming you're going to scale it back this week. I don't know. We'll see. No promises. No promises, Steven Solomon. Starts locking up heel hooks like his brother. Bro, if we see Johnny Walker start pulling off heel hooks, I don't know what a shift in self that would be. I don't think he's got the grappling game like his brother. What's up, Mikey 4587? No, Sultan versus Battle, Drakkar versus Barboza, Oleg versus Gerald, Murphy versus Pico. Bro, you're asking me early picks, bro. I don't know yet. I don't know. I like to decide the Sunday before, especially on those prelim fights. DDP does have hands, though, and he could give Khamzat trouble. I'm excited as fuck. Khamzat never fought a true middleweight, I guess. Yeah, the aspect of best versus best is still important, but It is with Liz Mokayev, man. Seeing now Boudet cut too. Even Jairzinho Rosenstruik was cut earlier this year. Khamzat fought welterweights. DDP's a real middleweight and could be a light heavyweight. You know that DDP also started out at welterweight too, though. Drickus by accidental rolling thunder. That would be fucking legendary. This is Johnny Walker's retirement fight. I feel if he gets violently knocked out, maybe. Could Zhang Wei Li contest with Mokayev? No, she's a woman. Bone structure is different. She get crushed. The Lerone hate makes no sense. Dude's undefeated and was shot in the head and survived to become a pro fighter. I'm not hearing it. Big Murphy, bro. Listen, if you're backing with Lerone Murphy's boxing, respect to you. I mean, he's got the UFC experience. Pico hasn't fought in this level. Shit, Lerone Murphy might end up getting his first knockout. Whitaker, Mearshart, both middleweight that almost destroyed RDR. Whitaker dogfight. Mearshart's a gangster, man. DDP's get-up's pretty good, but he hasn't fought someone with this level, right? So how do we know for sure? Next weekend's such a banger. I see why you're on Ursak's sub. I could see a late sub or boring decision. Smaller cage has 8% more submissions. Just don't think Ursay got it like that. His jiu-jitsu's good, though. Bro, I don't get this fucking Ode Osborne hype that people are jumping on now. Khamzat versus DDP is that real best versus best type shit. I completely agree. I don't know what fighter was more wrong about becoming a star, Johnny Walker or Darren Till. That's funny. You have a 20-1 future parlay that just needs DDP to cash. Good luck, Wesley. Hey, what's up, Eustace? Yeah, the next 4 weeks are going to be fucking amazing, bro. And we got Contender Series next week. Bro, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's such a blessing. Whenever you stream while I'm at work, it's clutch, bro. Hey, let's go, Alpha Tips. Yeah, I think that Khamzat's a different animal. I feel like Khamzat at 85 is a different beast than 170 too. Especially a real filled out 185. You can like Mokayev, but everyone these days wants to be some contrarian fan. Always got to have some take that goes against the grain. I've noticed that, Super Chat. Agreed. Lerone Murphy is a dog? No, I don't really think it makes sense. So fuck it. Bet the side. If you think Lerone is a live dog, you want to bet him, go for it. I'm not saying he's definitely going to lose. Should Jamal Hill move up to heavyweight? He'll have similar results. Pico Chimaev, parlay of the Garage Legends. I'm excited to see Pico at a high level. We just don't know how to look in the UFC. You know, he hasn't fought somebody like this. Khamzat had problems with 40-year-old Usman. A 5-round fight, he probably loses. I get it. I get it. I get it. But is he not getting better? And he still beat Usman. I always have a few good picks per card, but can't bring myself to bet big, and someone always messes up the parlay. Holland. That Holland loss just doesn't make sense, bro. Still to this day. I feel like Sean could have beat DDP if he pushed the pace in the second fight. Makes me think he could be bad on the back foot. My mindset is this. Him and Sean Strickland, yes, definitely DDP deserved the wins in both close fights, right? Competitive-ish. Second fight, less so, but first fight especially. DDP doesn't have that much power, man. I don't think Khamzat's getting phased by his punches. And I don't know how DDP is going to fare with this level of top control and grappling. Pico's the favorite, yeah. I know you would assume that Lerone Murphy's a minus 200, but nah. Last car was rough. You lots of chalk, bro. Last car was crazy. If Khamzat loses, he loses aura, and if he loses the cost after, he definitely loses aura. I mean, yeah, sure. If somebody loses, if Makachev loses to Jack Della and then to Taporia, yes, he loses. But what the fuck? What are we even talking about? I think Khamzat most likely is winning. Yeah, I think Ursay wins by sub as well, Nasty Bertrude. DDP, Cannoneer, Murphy, GM3, and even Andrade are so live. It's disgusting. GM3 especially in the mix, too. It's going to be interesting, bro. You saw DDP saying Izzy was his toughest fight. I thought Strickland 1 looked like the hardest fight. I guess DDP's technicality posed, a puzzle, but yeah, it didn't last as long. But yeah, I would say the Strickland fight. You're right. I agree with you, Useless. I'm thinking he don't want to give Strickland his credit, maybe. Right? Like he doesn't want to give Sean Strickland that type of credit. Because Strickland 1, he had trouble in. A lot of trouble in. One thing Khamzat can't do is try to bully DDP. He's just as big, if not bigger. See, that's where I disagree. I think that Khamzat's physicality as a full-sized 85er is just different. Bro, he manhandled Robert Whittaker. He fucking manhandled him. Renier de Ritter did not have that type of success trying to take Whittaker down. And Renier de Ritter is a former heavyweight, bro. Khamzat is a different fucking animal, guys. Khamzat is a different beast. I love DDP. I think DDP is awesome. But I think Khamzat's a different fucking freak, man. I really do. Cop versus Tyra, love the fight. I think Tyra could potentially get him to the ground, but striking, Cop's a challenge for him. That's a great matchup. Cop and Tyra, sign me up. You can't bring yourself to bet another debut and Bellator fighter. I know. I'm thinking I might have to just go for Lerone Murphy just because. Like, it seems like bad luck to go for a Bellator guy. I do like Cannonier as a dog. MVP is kind of low volume. MVP is slick from the outside, but he's taking on a full-size middleweight with experience. Yeah, I think Cannonier is a live dog, too. Ursay sub, crazy pick. You don't think Ode can defend? Evidence tells me no. Evidence tells me Ode's grappling is not good. I mean, bro, the Ronaldo Rodriguez fight, sing the praises about how good he looked early. He went on to lose to Borjas. Borjas is okay, but Borjas gets destroyed by Ursay. And then look at his most recent fight. He fought Luis Garule, who had no high-level experience. Yeah, Ode looked good in that fight, but Garule wasn't that level. He got ran over by guys like Asu Almabayev on the ground. He got shown levels in that matchup. So, I don't know, man. I think that the grappling defense of Ode Osborne is pretty sus, dude. And I've backed Ode in the past, and I've been wrong on Ode in the past, backing him as an underdog. I think I really have to favor Ursay's ground skills here by a lot. Filio tapped him easy, and I get it. Filio's got a good grappling game, but like, how good is Filio? He's good. He's real good. He almost submitted Mokaev. But Ursay is just such a more complete fighter, and he has good jiu-jitsu. Almabayev, Filio submission. I get the split decision with Johnson's impressive. Tyson Nam knocked him out. There's so many fucking losses by finish, too. It's like majority of the time, if Ode's losing, he's getting put out. So I like Ursay. I think Ursay wins inside distance for sure, but I think submission because I feel like being at 135, the chin of Ode will hold up. Losing to Ronaldo Rodriguez is a bad look. Completely agree. Khamzat had trouble against Burns, so DDP is definitely hard to fight. Yeah, but years ago, though. Sweet has me nervous to bet big because all the underdogs recently trying to pick my spots. Dude, don't get so caught up because of all the underdogs recently. Dogs will hit sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, everyone. Congrats, AJ, for 50K. Thanks, Lone. Underdogs. So do you think there's any legit plus EV lines this card? I'm not picking Delidze, but he shouldn't be a plus 270, right? Angela Hill at plus 175. It should be even money. Miles Johns at plus 250. He should not be plus 250. Gilbert Urbina at plus 350. He should not be plus 350. So, yeah, I think there are some alpha tips for sure on the dog side. Jocelyn Edwards with that dumpy is going to fucking handle business, Brenda. Khamzat going to ragdoll DDP. People are going to be surprised. They're going to say, oh, shit. Yeah, Tulio's out, bro. But they got to step in. Kyle Dawkins is flying out to Shanghai. Will I ever come out my own line of MMA experts, Peaky Blinders hats? Maybe eventually. That's a good idea. Kyle Dawkins making that UFC return is big shit. Appreciate the support once again on the video, AJ. You are the godfather, J, of MMA YouTube. Hey, thank you, Brendo. I had to drop you a little like and a comment, bro. You know? The godfather of MMA YouTube supports his up-and-coming street soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts on Kratom? Shit. Who wins future fight? Silva, Volk. I feel like Silva might shut his lights off. I feel like he could catch Volk. His up-and-coming street soldier is tremendous. Hopefully, Thunder Thigh Edwards gets the takedowns. I feel like she could also strike with Cachoeira. Cachoeira is crazy. She throws, oh shit, she throws wild shots, but I think that she would be fine striking with her, to be honest. Like, I don't look at the side of Cachoeira and think, oh my God, I'm so worried about her stand-up against Edwards. I'm like, okay, yeah, she could catch her with some weird shit because it's fucking MMA, and Cachoeira literally just throws caution to the wind and throws chaotic strikes. But man, I'm not worried. I don't know. I'm not worried. I think Edwards could take the fight to the ground. I think she can kickbox with her. She's 29 in her prime, like Stormy Normie said. She's fighting Granny at 36. Like, you know, Cachoeira, we know her level. And bro, if you've watched Priscilla Cachoeira's UFC run like I have, has she ever gotten better, really? She does the same shit. She brawls, and that's it. It's fun. But Edwards is showing evolution. And I think Edwards gets past this type of fight. I think Edwards is a lock on this card. Women's MMA lock, obviously she's a favorite, but I'm confident in her, bro. I'll probably put her in most confident. Just me, or is Usyk better in every discipline, stand-up, ground game, etc. over Ode? I'm saying, bro, the only difference between the two, the reach advantage for Ode, okay? That's the big difference maker. And the fight's at 135, so that's interesting. Like, bro, he should tune up. He should be able to get him to the ground. Should be able to box with him. I don't think Ode's that guy. I think Usyk's submission is live as fuck, dude. Especially in the small cage. I think Usyk's more tempted to grapple. Like, I see him pressing forward with strikes and then shooting against the cage. And I think he gets Ode to the ground. And I think he fucking subs him. Yeah, I'm going for none other than Ode. I think the smaller guys like Usman and Whitaker made it harder for Khamzat to get his hooks in. I think the size of TDP will make it easier for Khamzat to spider monkey on him. I like that take, Fight Milk. I like that take. Yes. You feeling MVP KO's old man cannoneer? If he knocks Cannonier out, they'll go crazy. I don't think so. He made a decision, but nah, Cannonier still got a chin, and he can fight, bro. Cannonier can still fight. He looked good against Imavov and Barrio. Cannonier's still there for sure. But I get it. He's been touched a few times, and maybe MVP touches him clean and puts him out. But I don't know. 3-rounder, I see decision. Ode sucks. This matchup makes no sense. Short notice, though. He fights for your dollars, Ode. Yeah, but when he gets choked out, it doesn't matter. When you're getting UFC gloves in the background, I do need to get some UFC gloves. You're right. Oh my God, bro. Cash God. I was thinking of you the other day. I said, he's not sending me the spreads in Discord anymore. How you been, Cash God? Good to see you back, homie. AJ has your 29 subs, you get permanent Discord status. Remember half the year, and you know I fire up the Discord chat all the time. King's World, ultimately, man, I have to do it by the YouTube rules. And you know, you signing up for Muay Thai, you're going to all you can eat sushi buffets. You telling me you can't afford the $4.99 to support your boy? Maybe you'll get gifted one right here. MVP is going to beat Cannonier. No one is able to figure out his striking, not Gary or anybody. And if Cannonier can't close that gap and land big bombs, which he's fucking 41, it's not going to be easy, then yeah, you might be onto something, Vulture. You might be onto something, Mr. Vulture. Good to see you, son. Hey, shout out to the fucking gifted membership in the chat. W to the people. We got Sergey dropping me a membership. Thanks, homie. I appreciate you, buddy. W in the chat for Sergey, guys. Big W's for Sergey in the chat. Thank you, dude. He's an absolute savage dropping me a fucking membership. He's a certified G. I wish I could hit the fucking like button on it. It's so savage. Thank you, Sergey. W to you, buddy. Sorry for roasting you. I was just fucking around. Hopefully I didn't annoy you. Do I play all the parlays? Sometimes. But I like to pick between the bunch. Magny Holland makes sense. Carlos Prates wins easily. He's going to be too sharp, too clean, too terrifying. You got a whole puppy litter with your dogs? Dude, that's fucking sick, Kashka. Yeah, send some pics. That's really cool. Yeah, I saw the UFC offer him Contender Series fight Simokaya for a comeback. It's so funny. You have a rule to never donate or be a member on a channel online stuff, and part of it is religiously. Why is it religious aspect of it, Kings World? I'm genuinely curious. Why is it religiously an aspect to not support me? Your favorite YouTuber, as you said. You see UFC offer Mokaev. Yeah, I already read this. My bad. Boom. AJ, do you think... Oh, what do I think about it? You think Mokaev should have taken the fight? Genuinely, Vulture? Yeah. The reason I say yeah is even though he's not going to make a lot of money for the fight, it's a chance to be like, sign me to the fucking UFC again. He gets the time on the mic. He can be like, what are you guys doing? I'm 7-0 in the UFC. I won easy here. Give me the shot. Give me the shot. Despite it, bro, I support you. You didn't finish the comment. I've been a member so many months. Shame on you, my bro. I thought you got gifted memberships, you said. Gerald will submit this dude. I think he's probably live to submit Oleg Jachuk. Is he an underdog too, or is he a favorite? GM3 is a dog, submission win, UFC 319. Makes sense. Antichrist, Jay Howe. I feel like Mokaev is dumb. Like he pissed off the UFC. They give him a chance to re-enter the organization and they don't need him. That's what I'm saying, Vulture. You're so right. He's acting like, oh, they need me. They don't fucking care. They don't care. The UFC doesn't give a fuck. You might say, I'm the best flyweight in the world. And shit, you might have the skills to be. But unless you fight for a UFC world title and have that belt around your waist, it really doesn't matter, bro. And he needs to kind of, you know, beg for the UFC's forgiveness. You know, that's the truth. Don't you just see Alex coming into rematch with so many counters to what Ankh does? He looked phenomenal in the Yuri rematch, and he stayed very safe against Ankh the last time, just didn't throw. Aspect of that, though, Fight Milk, if he starts to throw, Ankalaev will have more chances to counter or take him down. Ankalaev is an incredibly slick boxer, and Ankalaev's ground skills are very good. Like, yes, he's not a great takedown artist, but he's very efficient. I believe that he was gun shy because he recognized as he starts throwing shots, the counters are coming. So I think that kind of forced him into a gun shy approach. You see what I mean there? You got caught on the park hype train last year. Grappling Edge was insane. Yeah, you got fucking handled, Alpha Tips. Just finished Moneyline. I like the head-to-head action this week between you and Finch. Let's go, Herb. Yeah, it's fun. You become a member just for me. Hey, shout out to you, Kingsworld. I appreciate you, bro. We don't want to lose you in the Discord. Can Khamzat do similar to DDP what he did to Whitaker? Yeah, I do believe he can. Quick pick, Nursultan or Battle. Nursultan wins the striking. Battle could out wrestle him, but Battle's wrestling's not that good. Nursultan's not that good either, though. Nursultan's okay. Battle's chin holds up, though. I feel so torn on that fight. I don't know. It might be Nursultan. Competitive decision. You know? You think Ankh makes it look easy? I don't know if he makes it look easy, but he should win again. He's a hard matchup for Pereira, man. And if Pereira does let shots fly, sure, if he lands, he'll put anybody out. But when he misses, Ankalaev could land some big counters. You suppose Mo being out a little longer just to beat a few more cans, get his striking up? Maybe. I mean, he's still very young. Big Troll has to be schlepped by Poetan to restore order at light heavyweight. I see the Big Troll winning again, bro. I got Big on time. Carlos Prates, Patty, MVP, Silva, Gerald for August 16th, and to the collection for this week. E. Smith Fernandez put 3,000 on this. Thinks me later. This is the play of all time. Wait, which Patty is fighting? Not Patty Pimlet. You need the membership link? Just realize my shit's gone. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Let me get you the link, my friend. Let me get you the members link. Also, guys, we need the like button moving. We're at 47 minutes in the stream. We're only at 31 likes. I feel like the likes are a little low, man. So if you're tuning in, you haven't hit the like button, show some love. Hit the like button. If it's your first time listening into the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button too, because I do this shit every day, and you don't want to miss it. So shout out to the people. Let's hit the likes, man. You're looking buff. We see you on Contender Series soon. I think you can beat Trayshawn Gore. That's funny. Battle beats some. Resultant's good, but I feel like he just has the hands and only 1-2 down the middle. I think combinations is battle and grappling battle. Grappling battle. Better? Battle? Grappling is battle. Okay, I misread the fuck out of that. I feel as though the problem with battle is he doesn't have much power, but on the flip side of it, he's got good control. I could see him winning. It's a toss-up fight, man. I could see it going either way. Nursultan's last fight, fuck, man, who was it against? I'm trying to remember off the top of the dome here. 1 second. Nursultan's last fight against Dustin Stoltzfus was mad close. Fucked up McConico pretty bad. Now McConico fights this Saturday, too. Do they have odds for the McConico fight yet? No, I don't see them. They need odds for it. Anybody know the odds for McConico versus Mr. Cody Brundage? I don't see them yet. No odds listed as of yet. I do think Ankh has Pereira's number. Agreed. Big Ankh is going to smash Alex. I think he could win similar to last time, but maybe if he finds that chin, if Pereira opens up. When are we going to get the hair flow reveal? 100,000 subscribers. You're struggling, bro? You can't find the membership link? Let me click on it and make sure it works. So the link is active on my end, bro. Let me just resend it as just a link. Let's try this. See if this works for you. Dun, 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 dun. I really wish YouTube would just give me a fucking join button. You know what? I'm gonna ask creator support about this because I'm wondering too. I should just ask, be like, why don't I have? Where's creator support? Creator support, I can't find you. Creator support, where are you, YouTube? They make it hard, man. Let me ask ChatGPT. Doesn't always show up on iPhones or in the YouTube mobile app. All right, let's see. YouTube Studio. Let's see right now. Let me see, guys. YouTube Studio. Customization. All right, let's see. It's giving me tips on how to do it. Customization. Links. Home tab. Add section. Subscription, features, members recognition. This one's layout. Yup. You have no fucking idea. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. Nah. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Sometimes you see join, not today. Yeah, it's glitchy, bro. It annoys the shit out of me, man. What is this, a college course? Yes, bro. You're getting educated by the second, my friend. Peep the last Godfather J. I got you, bro. Brendo, where is your last comment? One. All right, let's keep moving up. If Jocelyn Edwards twerks after a fight like Eileen Perez, she'd break the internet and officially become a fan favorite. It's low-key facts, though. She needs it, bro. She needs a little twerk action. Yeah, I hate that the join button's not always there, bro. On a laptop or computer, you sometimes see the join button. I wish it was always there. It'd be way better. Early Bird J. What's up, bird person? What's good, Big Perry? You still got Fluffy? Fuck yeah. I think Fluffy, decision, maybe a submission, but I lean decision. The Patty and Gaethje odds are fake, bro. A fight is not official. It's not happening. Your book has Brundage at minus 330. Thoughts? Do you want to bet minus 330 on Brundage? No. But I think he's live to beat McConaughey. It's a fucking flip of a coin type short notice edition fight, too. But I think that Brundage is live. I don't know. I was torn last night, but when I woke up, I was like, I think Brundage was the right pick. You woke up on the Gooner side of the bed. It's the right side, bro. The Gooner side is the right side, bro. You're doing it right. Gooner Brendo is doing it right. It's the right way to be. It's the right way to see it, you know? It's the culmination of all your successes. Shout out Gooner Brendo. The Gooner Savage. Brundage by DQ, no contest or draw. 3 of the most likely methods when it comes to a Brundage fight. That's funny. But yeah, ignore the Patty odds versus Gaethje. Gooner is the new word of our generation. Fuck it, it's a beautiful thing. You suck at video games now. You just tried to play some UFC 5 because I just got it. I'm getting knocked from pillar to post. Lost my touch since kids. To be fair, bro, it's the learning curve. You have to fucking learn the, way to play. It's easy to get chinned a lot in that game. What's up, AJ? You saw Tulio is out? I did see Tulio's out, Hernanov. Yeah. And now Kyle Dawkins is in. I like when Brundage went to war with Marquez. He got wobbled a bit, but held through. Brundage, I have to say, I respect that he dug deep in a dogfight with Marquez. Shows that he wants to win because he could have just laid down, UFC 5 is toxic. That's funny. Oh, shit. Look at Herb re-upping his membership, man. Shout out to him, bro. Look at this guy. Look at this certified savage. Shout out to Herb with the re-up of membership. I'm glad you got it figured out. Sorry, that shit was annoying too to figure out. I hate that, bro. I don't know why it's like that. I really wish YouTube made it easier for me, but fuck it. It is what it is, right? Thank you, Herb. Yeah, it sucks Tulio's out. He's back, baby. Let's go, Herb. Need more elbows in the UFC. Watch one Muay Thai. Such a treat. Don't see guys throwing it as much in the UFC. It's definitely less in the UFC. You're right. Cheers from Chile. Hey, all in Bruno. Cheers to you stateside, bro. Cheers to you stateside, my dog. I appreciate you, homie. Cheers to you. More elbows, Jay. Who's the most confident this week? Favorite fight? Most confident pick? I feel like Elijah Smith for a knockout makes a lot of sense. Favorite fight? Favorite fight on the card? Urseg Osborne. I like that. Kyle Dawkins back in the fucking UFC. Yeah, I remember when he KO'd in Sub Holland. The headbutt knockout into the rear naked choke. Yours is probably C-Rod versus Philly. I think that's a cool fight. Which side is your read on that fight, Braden? Chris Duncan does have some sneaky good elbows. His elbow game's legit. Urseg versus Ode is going to be a banger. I agree. I think Urseg might make it look easy. I don't know, man. This fucking weird Ode hype right now is insane. It's like everybody thinks Urseg just sucks. He just went 5 rounds with fucking Moreno. He went 5 rounds with Pantoja. Like, yeah, Kai Kara France knocked him out, but chill. Like, I don't get it. Thought the Dawkins bros quit because of the bad KOs. Maybe it's just Big Dawkins. I don't know if Big Dawkins is still doing it, but medium-sized Dawkins is trying to make his way back. You think C-Raw wins by impressive fashion? Think he can only lose to Vet so much? I guess that's fair. Maybe now he finally passes the veteran test. Feely's a weird one, bro. If he's on, he could look sharp. Urseg was close to beating Pantoja. And it's like now he's going to lose to Ode Osborne. That just doesn't compute in my head. I picked Ode several times in the past, but I love Astro Boy. Steve going to show Ode levels. I agree. Greatest pick of all time is on the line for the Ode fight. My most anticipated fight on Saturday. Fuck yeah. If Mike Finch calls Ode to win, I think that's like one of the greatest picks in the history of making predictions. I'm going for it. Roman by submission. Literally the only way I see him winning, but Fluffy will challenge him on the ground. Maybe he'll make a mistake. Roman by submission? I don't think he's subbing him. Has Urseg fought a black guy? That's what everybody's talking about. I don't know for sure if he hasn't. I've heard that he hasn't, but let me fact check that and let's see. Let me fact check it and let's see. All right, Japanese guy. Yes, he did. Paul Loga. He beat Paul Loga by mounted Gilly in 2021. Twice also. He beat him in 2019 as well. Yeah. He has indeed fought a black guy. A lot of people were wondering. A lot of people were thinking maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, well, good to know for those that were wondering. Good to know for those that were worried about it. I moved my chat to the right. It looks better this way. Like you can read it better. Yeah, useless. I moved it onto my other screen here because like normally I have it right in front of me, but it starts bothering my eyes a bit after a while. So I said, fuck it. Why don't I just put it where I do the fight companions on the side and see if I like it better? I really feel like I can see more at once too. And I feel like I have an easier time reading it for extended periods of time. Also, chat, we just hit the hour mark. What's the likes at? 46 likes. Guys, you guys are cheaping me out on likes a bit. We got a lot of people watching. We need to hit the likes up to 60 likes. We hit the hour mark. We should be at 60 likes. Yes, Finch is picking Ode Osborne. So he likes to choke black guys. I like your pick, Agent Herb. You're funny as hell. But yeah, I do think submission, bro. Urseg's submission game is legit. I'm going Urseg sub. I don't give a fuck. I think everybody's overlooking Urseg's grappling. I mean, not everybody's a huge favorite, but like Finch, I love Finch's picks. I think Finch has a great mind for the shit, but I don't know what he really sees with Ode. Like, okay, Ronaldo Rodriguez is pretty bad. And he also got handled by Almabayev and Filio on the ground. And I think Urseg is probably going to beat a Filio for sure. I think he would be live to beat an Almabayev too. So I don't really get it. I don't know. All the guys that we've seen Ode lose to, like I think Urseg gives better fights to and potentially beats. I mean, if we want to keep it honest, we can look at Ode's UFC career and like, let's compare. How does Urseg do against Ode Osborne's opposition? Fight number 1, Brian Kelleher. That was back in 2020 at bantamweight. Yes, Kelleher at that time was better, but he was still 19-10. He still was coming off of a quick loss to Montel, knockout loss to John Lineker. Like, okay, I would still say that Steve Urseg would probably win against a Brian Kelleher, right? Come on. Come on. Like, I don't see Steve losing. Jerome Rivera, 26-second knockout for Ode. I don't think Urseg gets him done as quick, but he definitely finishes him. I'd pick him too. Manel Kopp knocked him out. I think Manel Kopp and Urseg's competitive. I could see Kopp taking a decision over Steve Urseg, but he got knocked out by Manel Kopp. CJ Vergara, Urseg destroys. Zaruk Adeshev, Urseg destroys. So did Osborne, to be fair. Tyson Nam knocked out. Bad knockout, Ode Osborne. And Ode Osborne in that fight was a huge favorite. I remember. He got dusted easily, dude. I think that Steve Urseg would beat a Tyson Nam. Charles Johnson, I think it would be competitive. I would favor Urseg on the cards. Aswell Mabayev, I would say that's a close fight. I would lean towards Urseg on the cards. Jaffiel Filio, I would lean towards Urseg on the cards again. Ronaldo Rodriguez, I would pick Urseg to win. Luis Garule, I'd pick Urseg. So, like, looking at the resume, I think that this is a legit test for Ode. Like, out of his most recent 5 fights, this is the most sound. And also, you got to look at Urseg at 30, is in his fucking prime, man. Like, he had a hell of a fucking UFC run. Won his first 3, and then it's fights against Pantoja, Kai, and Moreno. Pantoja, Kai, and Moreno. We got the best flyweight in the world, Pantoja. We got the number 4 or 5 guy in Kai, and we got the number fucking 2 or 3 guy in Moreno. And he went 5 rounds against Moreno last time. And now Ode Osborne, who lost to Ronaldo Rodriguez, is going to beat him? You know what I'm saying? It would be a fucking fluke, man. Yeah, Urseg finish for sure. I think Urseg's submission makes sense. Sub is an expert call. There's so many fights where one chooses KO and it's a submission, and I feel like this would be the sub. I like Urseg by sub, guys. Plus 175. I think he looks great. Ode wouldn't beat Dvorak or Alessandro Costa either. Probably not Matt Schnell. I feel like he's live against Schnell of the bunch. But yeah, Alessandro Costa would be a hellish fight for him. He'd outwork him. Him and Dvorak's competitive. Dvorak fell off, bro. Dvorak fell. You know, I pick flipped from Urseg to Dvorak after weigh-ins. Dumbest call ever. Dvorak fell off, bro. They let him go. And then he won his most recent fight in 2025 back in March. But like they cut him after losses to Nicolau, Kopp, and Urseg. I don't know, man. I don't think they should have cut Dvorak. I felt like David Dvorak was pretty good. Day 2 and no cigarettes. Congratulations, Casual Degenerate. I'm happy to hear it. Urseg is battle tested. Who has Urseg beaten? He's beaten Alessandro Costa. He's beaten David Dvorak. And he's beaten Matt Schnell. Philly split decision. I think the same thing too. Czar picks split decision. What's up, Death Chill? Yeah, Kai Kara-France definitely the best striker that Urseg ever fought. I will be shocked. I will be shocked. Seriously, I'll be shocked if Ode wins. I can't see it. I don't see it. I don't believe it, man. I don't think Ode Osborne is beating Steve Urseg. I just don't. I refuse to believe that reality. I don't. Not gonna lie, this UFC Fight Night card looks kind of weak. It is what it is. It is what it is. Urseg is your list of overrated due to division. I think he's good, man. Now Urseg's overrated. What the fuck? Nah. I believe in Steve Urseg. I think he's good. He's still got some thunder left. I have faith in Urseg. Also, guys, you know this is Lunchtime Live, episode 132. Ain't that fucking crazy? 132 Lunchtime Lives down. That blows my mind. I remember when we first started the show. And look at us now. 132 episodes in. That's fucking a tearjerker, bro. I'm gonna start crying on stream. What's for lunch? I'm gonna have chicken and some like quinoa. Is quinoa optimal carb? It's already made, bro. I'm just gonna have the quinoa. Let's find out. Yeah, I say it's good. Yeah. That's good. A little quinoa pre-workout, bro. You guys want to know something crazy? I weighed 184.0 pounds today. I'm fucking back to my low weight that I was before vacation. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I think that's fucking amazing. Doom, 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 doom. Bump. You done? You down 20 pounds? Shout out to your void. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm back at the weight, bro. It took me about a month to get back. About a month, which makes sense. About a month, a little less than a month. I was with the mentality of just eat clean, work hard, and then, not stress. No, I never crave regular soda, to be honest. I'm trying to even cut back on the diet soda. I won't even cap. But yeah, about a month to get back. No stress. I wasn't worried about it. And I had some fucking cheat weekends, not just cheat days. I'm not like overly stressed about trying to cut right now. I'm just trying to like eat for a decent performance and still, a little bit of a deficit so I can slowly get down to 180. I'm at 188. Meet me at middleweight for the undisputed middleweight Gooner World Championship. Let's go, Brenda. You funny. Soda's the only thing you can't stop. It's like coffee. See, I'm a coffee fan, so I got that instead. DDP will beat Khamzat next week. Just need to make it out the first round, inshallah. Shit. Your body goes under lockdown mode and understands that sick. It really does. I respond well to the cut. I'm just happy to be back lean, man. I was worried that I wouldn't, but I was like, no, strict, strict, strict. When I got back, bro, shit, I was so bloated. But yeah, I want to slowly get down to 180, but no rush. Slowly but surely. Just kind of enjoying, eating enough. Like if I wanted to get a burger, I could go get one. That's what I want. I'm not following a regimen of bulking or anything like that. I'm not doing a bulk, bro. Those bulks, I tend to just gain a lot of fat. I'm not doing a bulk, man. If anything, I'll do like very clean, light growing phase, but I just am not crazy about it right now. I want to just look solid throughout the summer. And I'd be happy at 180 by like the middle of September. I'd be very happy with that. No rush. I still want my workouts to be good, I still want the chance to make progress. Remember growing up, everyone's saying coffee stunts growth. No, that's not true, uses, but it's so true because I thought that at one point. Everybody's like, oh, coffee stunts your growth. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. You felt unhealthy with the fast food bulks. Going for home cooked meals is the best way, bro. Best way. How is Gene Silva a minus 205 favorite versus Diego Lopez? Don't think the odds are very wide. I mean, they're giving Gene Silva the hyped up prospect push, Got to eat rice and potatoes. That's perfect. Yeah, rice and potatoes, not fucking McDonald's and shit. Clean eating is the way to fucking win, bro. 100%. Follow the stringent diet and the clean shit, It's the best way to be. Doom, 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 doom. Wake up in the middle of the night, eat a peanut butter sandwich, go back to bed. That's bulking. That's real deal bulking. Don't think short notice fighters have ever had a winning record overall. I'd love to see the statistic. We've seen it a few times. I mean, look at Cameron Smotherman on short notice beating Jake Adley. That was crazy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Go all you can eat every day like me. You built different, King's World. Silva going to crack Lopez's chin. I think he's live to do it. Clean eating with the beer here and there. It's fabulous, bro. That's fantastic. Murphy as a dog is crazy. Do the stars align and he gets KO'd? He got cracked by Ige. Pico rips, man. Pico rips, but we don't know because Murphy's technically sound. Murphy can do it all well, but Pico gonna put a pace. But also, it's that UFC fucking debut, co-main event, your UFC debut at a sold out arena. Like, if Octagon jitters hit, they definitely could hit here. Pico's good, but I don't know, man. This is such a fucking big, big jump. Tough to say, It's hard for me to say, like, yeah, Pico for sure. Especially as a favorite. If he was an underdog, a little different. But, bro, he's the favorite against a fucking good vet. Also, chat, we're at 63 likes. I want to get 70 likes up in here. Pump the likes a little bit higher. I'm also doing a stream later tonight. So make sure you guys tune into my evening show. All right. We're going to have a badass late night stream. It'll be a little crazier on the late night show. Chill afternoon and then the chaos of the evening hours, You think Jeff Neal can pull off the upset versus Prates? I'm picking Prates. Bana. Is Diego Lopez on the decline? Nah, he ain't on the decline. Nah, he ain't on the decline. No. Yes, Contender Series videos every Monday. Every Monday, Contender Series is coming. I will be doing Dana White's Contender Series every single freaking Monday. Okay? What I'm going to do for it is going to be a weigh-in recap shot style show. I will be doing what I did last year, but I will not be dropping them at midnight like I did last year. I will be waking up Monday morning, finishing my notes. I'll try to do some before. I want to start doing my notes earlier in the week. And then I will do the Contender Series breakdowns. So every Monday lunchtime live on Monday may not be a thing for 10 weeks. Depends on the time scale. I'm definitely, it's a compromise spot. If I wake up early enough, yes, I will. But if not, I'm not going to stress myself out because I know the breakdown is going to be priority. But then I'll have Moneyline in the evening. And then Tuesdays, we'll have this show, the Lunchtime Live. And then, yes, Fight Companions every Tuesday and Saturday now. So you guys are getting 2 Fight Companions a week from me with Dana White's Contender Series. So if you're a Fight Companion fan, you're about to fucking love it, bro. I can't wait. And I'll have The Clock this season, a new premiere. So I'm pretty hyped. I think things are going to be great. I'm really looking forward to getting to work. The Contender Series, it makes me feel more dialed in than ever. And I am excited because with Contender Series, the growth rate of the channel is spectacular. And as frequent as I'm doing content with the live streams and all, I expect the community to have a pretty substantial growth period. On average, with Contender Series, I feel like we grow around 2,000 subscribers a month. So with Contender Series alone, I mean, we might jump an extra 6,000 subscribers. So we'll be on the push to hit 60,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now, we're at nearly 51K. I'm assuming 51K is live this Saturday. If not this Saturday, definitely by Tuesday with Contender Series, we'll be hitting 51,000. And then from there, I expect to make a nice push towards even surpassing 52,000 before the month's end here with August. And then, the next month, 53, potentially 54. The next month, 55, 56 range, maybe more. And then, I think we'll be in the running for 60K to close out the year, which is really, really cool. I'm excited as hell for that. 60,000 subs is going to be crazy. And just keep on keeping on, I'll just keep bringing the heat. I'll keep dropping banger content. I'll keep having fun every single day. And you guys will know where to find me, bro. Bringing the thunder all the time. That's it. And then more and more, it just doesn't stop, man. AJ, what are your thoughts on 2 sets of 10 rep scheme? If you're going hard as fuck and you're warmed up properly, yeah, that works. Tends to be more about effort, but I'm with Brendo. I prefer 3 to 4 sets. But yeah, you can do 2 sets of 10 if you're in a rush. Let's go, Casual Degenerate. I hate Murphy, but you beat Josh Emmett and Dan Ige, only get hit like once. I got Murphy all day, even though he's not my favorite style. A technical decision from Murphy is definitely not crazy. I might be going for UFC vet. I'm undecided. I'll officially decide Sunday. I'm actually really excited for the breakdown show this Sunday. I'm going to actually start working on notes for it probably tomorrow, just to get it done a little bit early. Not even that I'm in a rush, but it's just I'm like genuinely giddy to break down the card. Plessis Khamzat, amazing fight. Murphy Pico, amazing fight. Elliot Asakura, very cool fight. Cannonier Page, very cool fight. Jeff Neal Prates, very cool fight. Alexander Hernandez, Chase Hooper, awesome prelim feature. Sultan Riziboyev versus Brian Battle, intriguing. Lupita Godinez, Jessica Andrade, very cool. Gerald Mearshart, Michael Olekjachuk, incredibly exciting. Shit. King Green versus Diego Ferreira, hype. Edson Barboza, Jakar Close, I'm hype. There's so many fights I'm excited for. UFC 319 is fucking sick. 11 fights on the card. Corinne Silva, JJ Aldrich canceled. Wonder if they'll get a short notice fill-in for Corinne Silva or not. I don't think they are, but if they do, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I went to a UFC live event back in the day. Verdum versus Brown. Gianni Barboza, remember AJ? It's not official though on Tapology. Is that official? They haven't updated Tapology yet with that fight. You're right, though. I did see that announcement. We talked about it. Yeah. So, assuming they'll have it on Tapology next week. I'm fucking excited, guys. I am. I'm genuinely really hyped. UFC 319 is going to be good. I always feel like the 10 weeks of Contender Series, it's like special for my fanhood. All right. The tape study is hard for Contender Series because I have to dig the internet for all the fights, but always worth it in the end, man. And I'll always say, bet Contender Series intelligently because shit goes sideways with Dana White's Contender Series, bro. Edson Barboza just don't want to quit, Tom Tanaka. He don't want to stop. He still loves this fight game. I respect it, honestly. He's back up in weight, which could be better for him. I'm interested to see. Also, chat, we're at 70 likes. I'm going to set the stream goal for 80 likes. I feel like 80 likes for a UFC Vegas afternoon stream, pretty beautiful number. Who agrees with that? So we need 10 likes to hit 80. I'll be streaming for about 10 more minutes. So make sure you guys show some love. Hit the like button. If we do hit 90 likes, though, I will shadow box for the people. But it's got to be within, the next 9 minutes now. So if you want the shadow box, we need a little more thunder. But 80 likes, stream goal, shadow box, 90 likes. Hit the button. Show some love. Yeah, Tapology will get a nice update. I'm so excited with Contender Series. Like, I feel like a giddy kid right now. This time of year is the fucking best, man. It's the fucking best. Yeah, thank you for the like, Yada Lock. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate you, buddy. Bana, 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 bana. Age, I'm rolling with C-Rod and Lucindo. Need over to juice the odds a bit through the week. Excited for best bets. I got you, Braden. We'll be making magic happen tomorrow. Can't believe Dana White's Contender Series is all the way till September. Bro, it's fucking awesome. 10 weeks of the best. Who else AJing? They DeVito right now. You're so funny, bro. Holy shit. Not a big DraftKings player fan. Nah, not my favorite, bro. Never has been. Dana White's Contender Series 25-8, Jay. Exactly. It's overtime, Jay. More content than ever, and I love it, man. I'm really excited to, build the community even more through Contender Series. If the people don't know, they're going to find out. The sport's getting bigger and bigger, and the channel keeps on growing. On the road to 51K, then, closing in on 60 to close out the year sounds fantastic for me. I'm excited. This will be your second year of watching Contender Series with the crew? Fuck yeah, useless. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be real good. I cannot fucking wait. I swear to God, I feel like a giddy kid with excitement here. I saw Jimmy Crute versus Ivan Erslan. I think Crute wins, but not really that excited for that fight. They're attempting to give Jimmy Crute a bit of a layup with that matchup, if I say so myself. Would you guys agree with that? I think so. Khamzat fight is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. UFC 319. Banger card. We've been waiting all year for UFC 319. And we got 112 people watching now. Listen, I told you guys, if we hit 90 likes, I will shadow box with as many people as we have. I think 100 likes is a possibility. So 90 likes seems like the new minimum goal. Hit the fucking button. Well, let's see where the subscriber count's at too, man. What are we at? 50,800. Bang, bang, bang. It's loading right now. Hold on. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. All right. Load for me, please. I'm trying to update this shit. 50,877 subscribers. If you haven't hit the button yet, 50,878 is going to be the new stream goal. We're one away. First year UFC fan here. Fuck yeah, JDB. Already excited, been doing research like I should as a newbie, looking at past fights. Any you recommend or chat? I mean, what do you want from the fight? Do you want just beautiful violence? Because the chat can help you find one, and I can help you. Do you have a matchup that you like? Are you interested in a certain fight? There a fighter that you want to see? Like what is the fight you're looking to find? What do you want to see from it? If I get an idea, then I can guide you in the right direction. But yeah, shout out to JDB, man. First year here, and hopefully you'll be rocking in with me for the Contender Series next week, every Tuesday evening with the dual fight companion, son. I'm excited. Tafa Aslan. I feel like Aslan should win it. I think so. Hard Rock Bet is good Florida wise because you don't have to use crypto. But if you're not in Florida, I mean, if you got DraftKings available, that's prime pick. A lot of people like FanDuel as well. Some Bovada. Bet online is cool if you're using crypto. Diego Sanchez versus Clay Guida, my friend. That will give you a list for UFC Blood and Wars. That would be fucking. That's something. That's a throwback. I mean, Anderson Silva, Forrest Griffin, just to watch a complete masterclass by Anderson was special. Gomi versus Karaji. Kawaraji. I can't even pronounce his name. Kawaji. I'm gonna have to sub. I can't miss the AJ contender coverage. Hey, thank you, Chris Gill, for choosing to hit that subscribe button because you're then gonna have us hit this fucking stream goal. I really appreciate you, man. Hold on, I'm texting my brother. Boom. You like Bet365? Fuck it, bro. Then that's your spot. Send the link. I lost it in chat. You're going to sub right now. You want to be a member? Wow, what a nice guy. If you want to be a member, I'll drop the link for ya. Shout out to all the channel members, man. If you're not a member and you don't know, we have a members Discord that is very active. We also do members streams every Thursday. So lots of content. The only members stream I didn't do this past Thursday was 318 because I did a 2.5 hour late night live show instead. And I feel like the members appreciated the chill vibe of that show. Holloway Gaethje, Leon Edwards versus Usman. Holloway Gaethje's a special one. Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, 1 and 2. Yes, violence. LOL. The amount of respect these guys show in the cage. Football has become second to this. And thank you guys. Always watch work. Hey, let's go, JDB. Ex-hardcore football fan turns fight fan. It happens more often than you think, man. Football's cool on a Sunday, but violence fill on a Saturday is needed. That's how I feel. Tatsuya the Crusher Kawajiri. It's hard for me to pronounce his fucking name. I'm sorry. Hey, shout out to my boy Chris Gill. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel, bro. I appreciate you. W, man, we got 3 new members during this stream. Fuck yeah. That's fantastic, bro. And we're 4 likes away from 90. So if you want the shadow box, we need 4 more. If you don't care for the shadow box, then hey, don't hit the like button, you know? I think Jimmy Crute beats Ivan Urslan. I think he can win. The problem with Crute, though, is if he gets cracked, he could will, but I think he'll win. Yes, members only live on Thursday. Holloway Gaethje made me react the way Phil Rowe versus Angelosa did for you. I remember literally jumping out of my seat with my hands on my head in disbelief. It was a fucking special fight. That's great. Doom, 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 doom. The Gomi Kawajiri fight It's easily accessible on YouTube. That's the one to fucking watch. I'm going to go back and watch it, bro. I don't even remember it. It's a long time ago. Shit, bro. Pride FC. I just like the sound of the fucking ding, 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 the bell being rung. Thank you for support, Crisco. I really appreciate it. Does Tavares beat Brishek? He should. I mean, Brishek lost to fucking Potieria, but who knows with Tavares? He's very hot and cold. But yeah, I'll pick Tavares. Brishek was supposed to be really good. He came to the UFC with hype. Serious letdown would be what I'd say about Brishek. Listen, guys, I told you guys I'd shadow box for the 90 likes. We hit 91. Thank you, guys. I'm going to do the shadow box for the people. Little afternoon shadow box. The criticism of my shadow box is the Kimbo Slice elbow flare. So I will attempt to stay as tight as humanly possible with my elbows here. Boom, 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 boom. Oi. Obrigado. Obrigado, Sham. Sara, obrigado. Obrigado, Sham. Obrigado, Sham. Obrigado. The leanness suits me. Thank you, King's World. I feel good. 184, bro. Feeling cut. Flying knee 5 stars. Hey, I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Francis Ngannou's down. AJ's taking the heavyweight title. Is funny. Listen, savages, I appreciate you all. I want to eat because I got to get to the gym. I got to do back and buys and some cardio. Spinning head kick. Yeah, the cap will fall. The new Gooner champ. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for helping me hit the like goal. It means a lot. I'll be back in a few hours with the late night live stream Q&A. Okay. So thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Full card predictions are out if you haven't seen them. Moneyline is out if you like the show with me and Finch. And then tomorrow, bringing the thunder with this week's best MMA bets. All right. So big things coming per usual. I love you all. I'll see you guys in a few hours. Bye-bye.